You had a blessing in disguise, and you're getting the last laugh, but it's like nobody's seen this coming. Even possibly you didn't see this coming. Like, you could have shot yourself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you could have really, this is like a little nasty little smirk at the end. Because it's like, yeah, I did that. I ate that. Like, y'all really eating up the scene right now. Let me tell you, collective. We got the World card here. People are seeing how successful you. First of all, let's get into all the cards. We got the Six of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands in reverse. We also got the Ten of Cups in reverse. We got the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, the Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune here. We got the Knight of Cups, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Hangman in reverse. It's a lot of reverses out here, but through all the bad, through all, and then the crazy thing is like through all the dirt. And this is almost like a car. And they like in the middle of like a dirt road, and they pull off, and it's like all that dust in the air, like all that dust getting in your eyes and stuff you can't see. And then by the time the dust moves, the car is gone. By the time you got the debris out your eyes and you can see clear, it's gone. That's almost what happened. Like, that's almost the energy that is here. So let's get into your reading. Ever since y'all walked away and you took your energy back, you took your power back, y'all have leveled up so hard on people. People feel like you're getting the last laugh. With this World card here, a lot of you guys are very successful. A lot of you guys, you have expanded your horizon. There's a lot of goals. A lot of you guys, you are meeting expectations that people placed on you. Like, this is almost people on the outside placing certain expectations onto you, and even possibly placing certain, what is the word I'm looking for? It's a constraints, or placing certain barriers on you, you know, on what they feel like you will succeed, what they feel like you will be, or what they feel like your life will be, right? Let's get into this reading here. So you have a past lover watching you. See, this is somebody that really didn't see the value in you, right? Like, this is somebody where they could have thought they had one-upped you. You know, this is almost like a blessing was in disguise. This is somebody that definitely is looking back at you here, because ever since you left them, you have become more attractive. You are more financially stable. You have better blessings coming in. You seem very happy. You're smiling. And this person is realizing that they did not break you. They're realizing that what they thought was less of you was actually what they missed. Some of you guys here, you have an old company that you guys could have worked at, or a job that you guys used to work at. People could have thought that because you were walking away, this was going to be the end of it. You know, this was going to be the end all be all for you. You know, you're going to fall off after this, or this was just going to be this, right? But here you are, and they're seeing you achieving things, accomplishing things. They're seeing that you're going after things that you want. People are seeing you do stuff that they put limitations on. And the crazy thing is people could even almost thought that y'all needed them. Some of you guys with the Three of Pentacles here, you could have been working with a group of people. This could be talking about a job. Maybe you was working with a job, or you was working with a group of people. You know, let's say you and a group of people are doing a project together. They could have thought that you needed them more than what they thought, you know, more that you actually needed them. Like, let's say you're doing a project with a group of people. You decide to walk away or go your own lane because you don't want to work with these individuals for whatever reasons, right? They thinking that you were going to fall off. They thinking that nothing was going to, you know, you weren't going to be anything or not grow, almost in a way where you're going to be stagnant, almost like you're going to just kind of like disappear into the background. You're going to fade away, fade out. That's what people were thinking here. You left, and now here you are. They're seeing how successful you are. They're seeing that, oh, even though you left this, you something still worked out for you. So people are realizing that you never needed them. They thought you needed them. And people are also realizing that whatever happened, regardless of how it happened, things were always going to work out for you. Things were always was going to work out for you. And people could have thought that they went up to you. Like you're like a blessing there was a blessing that was in disguise. And when it was in disguise, people thought that they went up to you. Like they thought that they had like the upper hand in the situation. You had a lover that could have thought that they were better than you. You know, this is almost like y'all break up. You know, they gonna move on. They gonna be in this happy relationship. They gonna have a new partner. You'll be jealous over them in a new relationship. Everybody gonna be talking about them. They gonna be the new hottest couple. You know what I'm saying? Like you in the past fading away. All of the above, right? This is this energy. And then this person is looking at you, and ever since you left them, baby. And it's crazy because for some of y'all, I'm hearing when you are around certain people or these energies, it could have really showed up. Some of you guys, maybe you used to have a lot of acne when you was with this person or you was around these people. Maybe you was around these people, things were always being broken. Things were always not going right. Maybe when you planned stuff, things never worked out in the way that you needed it to. Maybe you guys could have been bloated when you was around these people. It's almost like certain stuff was affecting you to the point where it could have like took a toll on certain areas that you were trying to actually develop or strengthen yourself. So when you finally removed yourself, you didn't have all of that in the background. You didn't have all of that around you where it was slowing you down. So whoever this old lover is, whoever this person is, they're looking at you and they're actually in a connection that they're not happy in. This is somebody that was supposed to SHIT. This is supposed to be that situation where they were supposed to leave you. You were supposed to be a lame. You were supposed to be like, yeah, I used to date them. You know, almost like, I don't even want to say I dated you. Like, this is supposed to be like yeah, I used to date them. Like, almost like you was going to be like that lame ex. Like, the ex they don't want to claim. The ex, you know, they don't want nobody to, you know, talk about. You were supposed to pretty much be that. But then, actually, you end up being the one that they actually don't want to speak on because it's almost going to show, well, how did you mess that up? How did you do this? Or how that happen? Because people going to want to know because the way things is for you, it's almost like, so it's crazy because they thought they were going to be doing that to you, but now they end up doing it to themselves because now they really can't even speak on you because if they were to speak on you, or bring you up or mention you to other people, they're going to be looking at this person like, dang, how did you mess that up? They're not going to be looking at it like, oh yeah, bro, or oh yeah, girl, you should have left him or her alone. Yeah. No. Okay? So they can't even really ravish the way they wanted to. And then they're unhappy in the connection because they're looking back at you. They're seeing how attractive you look. Like I said, a lot of you guys, there has been a lot of changes since you had got that toxicity out of your life. And baby, somebody is shining. Somebody's looking very attractive, very fruitful. A lot of things are multiplying. Okay, somebody is looking very vibrant here, very charismatic here. A lot of you guys, you have had a glow up ever since you removed this toxic energy out of your life because these energies could have been sucking literally sucking vampires in your life, taking your energy, harnessing your energy, extracting from you. So that what was going on here. So not only do you have this past person here, but you just have people in general, people that thought that you needed them is starting to realize that something was going to work out for you regardless. Something was going to go that way for you regardless of whether they wanted it to go that way or not. It was always going to happen for you. And people could have thought they played the bigger role that they're starting to realize that they did not. They played the role, yeah, but it was not the front scene like they thought it was. They wanted to be the main character in your show. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Unfortunately, you're driving a boat collective and they are indeed passengers, okay? Like, I understand, but that's what it is here. You have people that are looking back at you and they're realizing that things are working out for you regardless whether they thought it was, and they placed these limitations on you. They thought they had the one up on you because you like I said, your blessing was in disguise. So you were going through something, they was kicking you when you were down, or they thought you were down and out, and then they flipped the next page and it was a different story. They thought that was gonna be the end, and Ashley was like, to be continued. That's what this ended up being. It's almost like something ended up being to be continued. Like, people could have thought that something was going to be over for you, and it wasn't. So overall, collective, the end is reading up. You, like I said, if you used to work with people, whether it's at a job, whether you was working with a group of people, collaborating with a group of people, doing projects with a group of people, you walked away from that job, you walked away from working with that group of people or that team, they could have thought that you were going to, not become anything. They could have thought that you weren't going to be successful. You took a big L and da-da-da-da. They felt like, they was on top of it. Some of you, if this is happen, whether you lost something or you did walk away for something, people could have got a kick out of that. Like, yeah, da-da-da. They lost this. They missing out. Boo, 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 boo. And then they find out or hear about just how good you're doing. After they, like I said, it was all like a blessing in disguise. You know what this is giving as well for some of you guys? Maybe, and this is a situation where people are finding out something that's old. But it's like new but old. Like, for instance, like an example. Let's say people are finding out that you went to a party or whatever, right? People find out you went to the party or whatever. So you're looking out good, you're looking attractive. You went to this party. People hearing about that you went to this party. They thinking you just went to this party. They find out that no, you went to that party months ago. They're just not finding this out. So that's an example here. Let's say you got a car, right? People come up thinking that, you just got a car. They looking back and they realizing, no, you been had that. So it's almost like people that could have even just thought that you just was getting something, they can even be realizing that something that you been had. Almost like they ain't been keeping up with you as well as they thought. They don't know as much as they think they know. This is this energy here. Like, there's a lot of blessings that's happening for you. There's a lot of changes happening overall. And I'm also seeing, a lot of you guys could have removed yourself from just people in general. I'm seeing where this is old friends looking in. You got this old lover. You have old co-workers, an old job. A lot of you guys, you could have been working on something for a group of people and you went your own way and you still end up doing better. Like, okay. So nothing is stopping for you. Continue doing what you're doing. A lot of you guys here, there is a lot of gossip about you right now. It's a lot of positive gossip, a lot of positive gossip. It's like finally the negative is being cleared up. Like, people that thought they had the one up on you, it's almost like something is finally clearing up. Like, and it's almost like it did it on its own. Like, you know what I'm getting? Not to be gross or anything like that, but like, I believe dog poop turns into fertilizer and then plants and trees grow and stuff like that. I believe that's how that works and stuff like that. It decomposes and da-da-da, not to be, but this is almost in a way where it's like something still grew. Like, people really thought that it was SHIT on y'all. They could have thought that you were down and out, because think about it, people I don't say most people, but you probably think like, okay, if I don't pick up the dog off the ground, would you still want to do that, right? Of course I know y'all doing that, right? But I'm just saying, like, it's still going to turn into fertilizer and stuff like that. Basically, maybe that's not the best analogy, but it is what it is. That's just what popped up in my mind, y'all. And y'all already know I watch the Animal Channel. Sorry. You already know. So, but anyways, yes. That's basically what I'm saying is something grew for you when people thought it wasn't going to grow. So you have a lot of eyes on you. People are gossiping about you. People are hearing things about you. You are being mentioned as well. You do have old co-workers or old group of people that you could have worked with or did something with. They're hearing about you or seeing something, and they are shocked just how successful you are, or shocked just how well you're doing, because again, this is people that could have thought that you were going to fall off. Like, almost like you needed them, like you needed that opportunity, or you needed them and you fell off. That's what they thought. So to see you doing so well, it's almost like, where have I been? Almost like this blessing was in disguise. Almost like, and this is not just something that's just little or small. Like, this is something where people seeing that something's really working out for you and you got your foot on their necks. But this Five of Cups here and this Queen of Cups here, somebody's still in their emotions over you here because they're seeing you work well with other people. So you may have new friends now. Maybe these old group of friends could have thought that, they were leaving you out or whatever, treating you a certain way, whatever that looks like, right? Maybe backstabbing you and stuff like that. Almost like you needed them and you weren't any value. I'm hearing Jada Waiter. Like, it could even be like a Jada Waiter situation where you like had people acting funny and iffy and grouping up against you and things like that, and you moved on and they seeing who you hanging out with now, and they like just seeing how genuine the connection is, seeing how much y'all having fun, or just seeing how real the connection is, and they wish they could have something like that. and they took it for granted. Some of y'all, like I said, this company looking at you and they like, you know, you did the unthinkable. This is almost like Shark Tank. You know, on Shark Tank, and for some of y'all, there could even be a situation where you could have had a business deal or something like that, and somebody felt like because you didn't take their business deal, you're gonna be right back begging for the business deal, or if you didn't take the business deal, you weren't gonna something wasn't gonna work out for you, right? And then you end up actually becoming very successful at something. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here, y'all. Like, there's people that really thought that y'all needed them. So until next time, bye.